Welcome everyone. Amazing to be here. Is the chat working as well? Hello everyone. Perfect. It's a bit delayed the sound, but obviously that it's normal since it's always like this. Wow. Okay, we're ready. An amazing 2024 has been for me. I had so many expectations for what I wanted my goals to be, and it ended up being a slightly different. Slightly different, let's say. But I'm on the top chat, actually, live chat. Okay, live chat. Yeah, you can see the chat, right? I'm not seeing anyone typing yet. And the reason why I'm here is because I've set some good standards for what's to be done in 2025. And that is basically, focusing. Hey, Rabbi. Okay, I can see the chat now. Perfect. Has been, setting the standards for what's 2025 about for the channel here. I have minimized the amount of things that I have been focusing on. So work-wise, yeah, that has been a very difficult thing because I thought that every opportunity that came on my way was supposed to be taken and embraced and said yes. But later came to find out and to understand that saying yes to everything isn't necessarily a good thing. I was diversifying my investments, let's say, and work, but I was actually making it worse for everything that I was doing. So I came to understand that's called diversification. So I started to say no to some works and jobs and opportunities that were coming on my way that I was already actually having to do. But yeah, that was necessary because I want to focus on this, focus on creating content for you guys and providing value in giving you knowledge and valuable knowledge on how to become a cabin crew, either it's for Emirates or other airlines. Hello, Joseph. Happy New Year too. And so focusing on that and also embracing the other niche, which is what I've been always sharing, which is the travel that I've been doing previously in a couple and now alone to evaluate the places around the world for my next home, which is still quite unclear. I'm narrowing down a little bit the understanding of what is a good place. But yeah, I'll keep on sharing all the travels that I do. And actually, after the live, not straight away, but the video after that, which is going to be next weekend, okay, is going to be a travel that I did recently in the last months on the west side of the world. And I'm going to cover the whole evaluation of how it is to be living there. Try your guesses as well if you want in the live chat. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So on this channel, you'll be seeing both content of Emirates cabin crew. And so content on Emirates cabin crew helping you in joining Emirates and also showing you more behind the scenes. Drum rolls. That's a big one, to be honest, because there's more behind the scenes that I've filmed previously and that I'm gonna be sharing. So that has been in the drawer for way too long. And apart from the Emirates content, you also be seeing the nomads type of lifestyle that I'm living because it's more than 3 years I've got stuck. Yeah, basically these are the only two things that you're gonna be seeing on this channel, nomads lifestyle and Emirates content. And yeah, the story basically has been, working for Emirates for almost 6 years. And now since 2021, I dove into the nomadic lifestyle. So I keep on traveling. Currently, I'm in Italy. And yeah, I've spent time with family. So there's been that, it's been good. I've been working a lot. I've been creating a website. Okay, let's dive into that. I created a website where I've basically placed all the things that I wanted to do for a long time because there has been ideas in my mind that about ebooks, about CV template. Obviously, these kind of things also have been recommended and asked from you, the audience, you know, that were asking me where can I find good ebooks, where can I find good information. So I was like, you know what? Apart from the videos that I'm making here on this channel, I can also create some tools, you know, that you don't have to use only the videos that you're seeing, but you also can get access to ebooks and PDFs and such, these kind of things. It's super funny. Side note that I'm in Italy now, and I'm in front of a window, and there's people like are watching and looking at what everybody's doing continuously. I've seen someone that was just staring at me now. It's like, oh, what is this guy doing? You know, because perhaps they can see inside. Anyway, yeah. So on this website, I created these kind of tools now, and okay, I've been a bit nervous with this situation of the issues with the connection. So let's gain the control back. This nomadic lifestyle has been interesting, you know, because obviously I'm working for myself. There has been ups and downs. As you know, there has been a lot of changes as well. So yeah, that also, you know, provided me with some challenges and understanding where I should go. But since I lost some time, you know, in the connection type of things, let's dive into what are the things that you can find for free. Okay, so I have created, obviously, as you have seen from the timeline, an ebook and a CV template. Those ones are available on the website. Perhaps you already know that the website is called sensethelens.com, and I'm gonna put it in the live chat right now. So you can go there, and actually there's a specific page where you can find the resources, which is called resources. Okay, let me just make sure that that one is the correct one. And there you can just download the resources for free, the ebook for free, and also the PDF after logging into the community, because I placed those two things into the community. Okay, so obviously if it's for free, you just need to register in the community, and there you will find both of information and value, because I started to make the community on Discord, but then I very soon found out that was actually too distracting, you know, and I didn't like so much the setup of the community. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna spend some more time creating it from scratch, and yeah, doing it on a platform that I like. So I'm closing now YouTube from my phone. This is still working perfect. Okay, so now you can see it. There you will find, obviously in the community, you can find the first post that I put, which is a welcome to all of you. And under your profile, which is in the menu, in the top bar, you can find the drop down menu that will highlight you the download resources menu, the voice there, and you can simply go there and download both of them. No strings attached. I'm trying, you know, to add the value that I can provide to people without actually necessarily getting monetization back, you know, because yeah, it fulfills me the most to give value and to help you guys, as I've seen that you sent me so many messages on Instagram and on other platforms as well, TikTok as well, but mainly on YouTube. So regarding that, let me share also actually the questions for this session. You can drop them here if you have any question at all. Drop it in the chat. I actually have prepared a separate place where you could drop all the questions that you had, but since yeah, I think that's, I'm not audible. Oh, oh. Let me see. Let me try to understand if I'm Not audible. Let's see. Checking that now. That's an issue. Why I'm encountering. Can you hear me? Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. This is yeah. Okay, this one is going, but this one. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, maybe it's is it only you, Anthony? Rabbi, can you hear me? Because I can hear myself. Just yeah, help me with that if you can tell me if you hear me. I can see someone join. Okay, perfect. Nice to see you there. Okay, so yeah, I've seen someone join the community. Great, great to see you there. Kabikuru 2025. I don't know who's that, but yeah, I can hear myself. Let's see if I'm gonna keep this live, this live posted on the channel, because yeah, there's so many issues, video wise and audio wise. I'll watch that once again after the completion. So yeah, basically, I mean, with the ebook, it's 37, 39 pages, and you can find the most fundamental knowledge that you need to have in order to go to the open day and be prepared. Because to be honest, I mean, it's not only luck, it's not luck at all, to be honest. It's a combination of skills, personality, and how you present yourself. So okay, thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you. Hello, Rambima from Sri Lanka. Nice to see you here. Um, so it's a combination of all those things. So having the right preparation and the right information, it's essential. That's why I called it essential knowledge, the ebook. Also because essential knowledge have the initials of EK, which is Emirates. That's a good one. I know you like it. Maybe no one noticed, but yeah, that's how I came up with the name. And that one has also inside the ebook has some information for the CV, how to create the CV. So you can create it from scratch on your own, or modify the one that you already have according to the suggestion and information provided in the book. But if you don't have a CV, a resume prepared already, and you just want to take a ready template, then I've obviously provided that one as well automatically. So you can just download that one. And in order to change that one, you need to have a program that allows you to modify a PDF, because I found that it was creating some issues for someone that tried to open it with Adobe but didn't have the premium plan with Adobe, and that's because Adobe doesn't allow you to modify a PDF in case you don't have, in case you have only the free plan. Okay, so just make sure you find a way to modify that one. If you have any questions at all, obviously you can send me a message on Instagram or a comment on YouTube, but the best way is to actually drop a message in the community. Okay, over there you can get me answer as fast as possible, because that's where I go. I'll try to go every day there, so that all the questions and posts and information that is being published there, I can review it and I can help you directly there. That's what I wanted to do, because with the social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, there's so many places that it's difficult to keep track on all of them. And also, I just found out, maybe if you see the story on Instagram, you can see it, that I just found out that there's a whole section of message requests that I've never seen. And that is crazy. I mean, because there's written top requests and all requests. So I was always on all requests. But surprise, surprise, it didn't show all the requests. So when I clicked on top requests, it came down a whole list of new messages that were old years. So it's gonna take me a long amount of time to go through all of them, which yeah, I don't know if I will ever manage to complete that list, because has I think that is been messages also from the time that we went viral, with the channel, with one of the videos. So many messages came in, and that's about it. In the website, obviously, you can see that in the home page, or actually, there's a separate page itself as well. There's an apply map, which is where I've put all the open days and invitation only events that Emirates has currently. Okay, and you can just search your city there. You can scroll around in the map and playing around, seeing where are the open days. I put also the location, exact location of the event, and also a disclaimer at the bottom, because it's always good to double check the information that you see there on the map with the official website, emirates.com. Okay, because if last minute there's some changes, you want to make sure that you're updated, since I might be not, because I'm not going every day on the official website to update all the open days and all the cities. Okay, so just make sure that I do update it once or twice a month. Okay, when the new cities come up, and there's known updates. Nice to see you as well, guys. It's beautiful, and there has been yeah, the challenge is in growing back up. But you know what? I love challenges. I love difficulties as well. That's why I fully embrace this situation, and I don't want to focus on numbers, because maybe if you have been here on this channel in the lives years ago as well, you were seeing that the average amount of people joining the lives were like 200, 150, 200 people. Now we are, yeah, like a good small community, a private number, which is awesome. And instead of focusing on the gap in between then and now, I want to focus on what I can bring you that you're here, what I can bring value in the best way to you. So literally, if you have any question at all, drop it in the chat, ask me, I can answer straight away. Okay, either it's about Emirates, about cabin crew, or about life, or about travel. If you're going through a tough situation as well, audio is low. Let me raise it a little bit. If you're going through a challenging period, no sound. Better. Okay, perfect, awesome. I just wanted to make sure that, because yeah, it sucks to have a bad audio. So yeah, like I said, thank you for that. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. And yeah, if you have any other question, feel free to ask me, like, about anything. Okay. That I can see someone else, some others joining in the community, which is awesome. That's where you find the resources. Okay. And I've created the community in a way that could be a bit fun as well. Because, I mean, such a simple place where to go, drop a message, okay, it's a bit boring perhaps, but I created in a way that would be a bit more interactive. So the more you post, the more you interact actually with others, putting likes and putting replies to other people's posts, the more points you earn, and the higher in rank you can scale up. And on the long run, not straight away, but later on, I will be rewarding as well the people that are the most active there, because yeah, I feel like it's a fun thing to do, and it's a place not only where you can share normal things or general things, but a place where you can gain value, like real value that can help you achieving the life of your dreams. Perhaps either it's becoming a cabin crew or any other thing, that doesn't necessarily have to become a cabin crew. So, okay, some questions are dropped in. Where is your friend? My dear friend is not here anymore, and not because he passed away, okay, no, not because of that, but we broke up. So it was not a friend, it was actually the girlfriend, but we broke up. Now it's more than a year ago, and how to reach her. I don't know, but I'm not in contact with her anymore. So that's the story. Like I've been at the beginning, perhaps, but yeah, I have no interest in getting in keeping the contact with her. So I've also at the beginning for a few months kept her social links in the Sense Lens channel and on Instagram as well. But hey, it's about time that we overcome that, right? That we move past that. Where is a place you want to travel? That's a very interesting question. I mean, because to be honest, I'm not actually seeking so much to travel to a new place right now, rather than actually building something valuable for the community, for the audience, and focusing more on video creation, content creation. But a place that I would love to visit, to travel to, it's Japan. Japan, it's even though I've been already, I want to come back there to Tokyo and experiencing it in a different way. I would love to try to live in Tokyo for a longer period of time, and yeah, make a full perhaps evaluation of that, because it's a beautiful place. Japan, it's outstanding, really, for the people, for the place, how clean it is, the environment, the efficiency, the efficiency, not deficiencies, okay? The efficiency. Other places, man, that's a tough one. That's really a tough one. Yeah, I've been to New Zealand. It was on my bucket list. I mean, travel wise, yeah, there's a few places in the Middle East that I would love to go to. Like Saudi Arabia, crazily enough, was something that I was thinking about. Obviously, in the future, we'll come back to India, as I've been already. US, it's a must from time to time, But yeah, I don't know. Is there a place that you would like me to go to and make content about? Ah, spoiler alert. I'm going to Portugal in a few weeks, actually. Next week. Don't say it around. No, just kidding. Next week I'm going to Portugal. I have a few things to do there. And I'm actually thinking to make a new video about Portugal. So yeah, that's about that. And yeah, so Jeremy, do you have a place that is on top of your list that is like, yeah, I gotta travel to that place in 2025? That's amazing. MSK, that's amazing. I can see that you dropped a contribution, and financial contribution. That's amazing, man. That's a few times only that I've seen this. Yeah. I have a crush. No, I don't have any crush now. And that has been for a while. And to be honest, I have family that is asking me, why don't you get a girlfriend? And I'm like, dear family, I don't want to. I'm not in that place anymore. I was with my ex. Really, I was fully on like relationship. Okay, let's make it work. Let's, scale up the levels in a relationship. But yeah, it didn't work, as you can see. But yeah, now I'm fully committed on myself. I think that's where I find the most fulfillment now, in being by myself, focusing on my internal growth, and I feel the greatest. I don't hide the fact that I get the chance to meet some new people, some new girls, but I'm not interested in getting into a relationship. That's for sure. So you're not gonna see any new ladies over here for a while. Yeah, that's a fact. Thank you so much, Anthony. That my videos are inspiring. I truly appreciate that. I try to, make see through everything that I'm going through transparently, and bring the best message that I can, which is about what I'm experiencing. So things that I'm learning. How many places have you visited in your lifetime, and why do you like traveling? I mean, okay, I visited, like fully visited the place, the country, obviously not the whole country, but 67. Now that's the number. I've been to 75, 76, but those ones between 67 and 75 don't really count because I've just landed there and took off straight away. That was what Emirates was doing. Many airlines, all airlines actually do that. Whenever you travel to a place and come back straight away, you don't actually get to visit the place and spend time there. So yeah, I can't really count those places. I've been to the Maldives. I landed into the Maldives. I've seen the whole scenery from above, which was beautiful. But I don't know, I've been told that I can't count that place as a visited one. So yeah, I guess that's right? And why do I like traveling? I mean, by being something that I've done full time with Emirates, first of all, actually, I always wanted to travel. I knew that staying in Italy, which is my home country, was not going to be my permanent place. I didn't want to live in Italy. So I knew that I needed to go away from that. So actually, when I was 19, I left Italy straight after school. And went to Spain, Tenerife, actually, Canary Islands. And I lived there for 1 year and a half, working as a waiter there. And that's when the opportunity of joining Emirates came up. So when I just turned 21, I went to the open day and guess what? Got accepted. So that's how my travel experience has started. And after Emirates, I can't be coming back to a stability like it's supposed to be in our mind, like, yeah, you should get a house, you should get married and settle down. I need to keep on traveling. Like, even now, I spent a good amount of weeks here in Italy, and I'm feeling amazing because I'm focusing on work, but I'm feeling the urge that I will need to come back to travel in the future as soon as my bubble of work and building this that I'm building, which you're seeing today with the website and the community and the tools, as soon as it's done properly like it is, then I'm gonna start to travel back again. And like I said, I'm going to Portugal next week, so yeah, you're gonna be seeing some content from there. Okay guys, I'm gonna spoil to you. Since you're here, I'm gonna tell you that the next video, it's about Argentina. Boom. Who likes Argentina? Who wants to see the Argentina video? Drop it in the chat, like the streamers say. That's amazing. It's an amazing video. Actually, I'm focusing a lot on that video. I'm putting a lot of editing time there because first, it's something that I'm passionate about, making videos. And second, it's actually, there's so much good content that I've managed to film in Argentina. Spoiler alert as well, I've started doing jiu-jitsu there, which was amazing. It was beautiful because I've done something that is actually from that area, not actually from Argentina, but from Brazil, but from that area. Wanted to try to do tango. Didn't manage to do tango, but I went clubbing with some Argentinian people, which was beautiful, was amazing. So I'm going to be sharing all of that. Yeah, it's going to be next Sunday, okay? And with this live as well, I'm committing, actually not with the live, but in general, I'm committing to posting content each week that is alternating in between videos and lives, like you're seeing this one. Hopefully, with the passage of time, I'm going to be learning more and more how to manage the audio and the video of the live. That would be ideal. But yeah, that's what I'm focusing on. Sorry, let me try to bring the chat here. Why Argentina? That's amazing, and it's okay. There's so many comments now. I didn't expect that. Let me rewind from here. You're in California, Jeremy. That's amazing. That's amazing. To be honest, I mean, I've been to California recently, actually just before going to Argentina. And on YouTube, I'm gonna actually restructure things in a different order because Argentina is fitting the best to be publishing it then. But I went to US for a road trip, and I started in Chicago. Then I went to Salt Lake City and drove all the way to Los Angeles, and then San Francisco, and then went to New York. But New York I've been a few times already, so I'm gonna make a full video about New York, combining the many times that I've been to. And after that, I was like, you know what? Let me decide if I should come back to Europe now or go somewhere else, perhaps to Mexico. I was thinking about Mexico because I still have some bags there. I'm sorry, I'm sure that there's no Mexicans here in the live right now, but if you're watching, or if the ones that I left the bags to are watching, I'm sorry about that. Because yeah, there's still things there. So yeah, I will need to come back to Mexico. But then I was like, you know what? Actually, Argentina seems like the best solution because I can create new content. It's a place I always wanted to go to. There's some myths that there were about Argentina, and on the social media, they came up in a way in my feed that I was like, you know what? Must be a sign, even though it was not. I mean, actually, I wasn't talking about Argentina, so it couldn't have been that I was recorded and, you know, like it happens nowadays that you talk about doing a helicopter tour in New York, but you're in India, let's say, and 5 minutes after you find the content and ads about helicopter tours. It's crazy, but it's real. We know it already. So I wasn't talking about that, and there was a video about how beautiful Argentinian ladies are. I was like, you know what, that's funny. But then I started thinking about Argentina. I was like, you know what, let me actually go, you know, and that's how I ended up in Argentina. Beautiful one. So yeah, Jeremy, you want to go to Argentina? That's beautiful. And yeah, like MSK, I appreciate the tip that you gave. I rather not share her Instagram IDs anymore. Like, it's something that I'm done doing, you know. I don't want to keep track of that. I have people close to me as well that asked me for her Instagram. I'm like, come on, dude. To my close people, okay? So I was like, okay, you know what? It's enough. But yeah, feel free. Obviously, you can search her and share it with each other. It's fine. I don't mind. You love Tai Chi. Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, I think that martial arts are such a vital component in life because not everybody has to practice martial arts, but they are such a good reflection on life that most of the lessons that you learn with martial arts are actually applicable to life as well. Because I mean, such a silly one with boxing. I've done boxing for many years now, and I always look at it in a way that whenever I get knocked down, it's not about how I got knocked down. It's about how I get up from that moment. You know, it sounds cliche for sure, but it's actually a reality. You know, and yeah, I always wanted to get up in boxing. So that's why, even though I face setbacks in life, I don't give up, and that's why I'm here. Because even though there's difficulties, there's low results, and perhaps it might be shameful. Oh my gosh, you broke up with your ex and then you're here alone. Oh my gosh, I don't care. I don't care. It's more difficult? Perfect. Let's make it even more difficult. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna enjoy the process so much more. And I'm gonna look back at these moments and be like, you know what? That was freaking hard. But look at where I am right now. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be amazing. And I know that on the long run, the proper things will be given, you know. So next time, I'm also going to remove the ads because I can see that they come up from time to time. So I apologize for that. I'm gonna remove the ads because yeah, perhaps you miss some of the things, you know. From 45 minutes from San Francisco, that's amazing. Stay in the roots. I mean, there's so much traffic there in California, man. It's crazy. Will I ever go back becoming a cabin crew? That's an interesting question. I've thought about it. And Gabriel, I have really cool content, cool videos coming in the next weeks. So stay tuned. I'm not going to share it here. I'm going to share it in the community. What more details about this, you know. But on the long run, let me tell you, I'm not probably going to be becoming a cabin crew again. There's such a half hidden way to say this, but yeah, I have other plans. I have the plan of building my own work, business, stability, and this choice is allowing me actually to provide content and value to you. Hopefully you find it valuable. I sometimes receive messages from you thanking me for what I'm doing and the information that I'm sharing, and that's beautiful, man. Like, that's what's fulfilling me, because seeing that is telling me that, yeah, okay, I'm on the right track. I'm helping someone, and all the ones that joined Emirates, like, there's I don't know how many people I've encountered that told me, thank you for the videos that you made, because you helped me joining Emirates, or even helped. Some people told me, actually, I remember one flight that a male cabin crew told me, I joined because of you. So it's not even I just helped, but they joined Emirates because of me. And that's amazing. I mean, Emirates is an amazing company, despite the fact that I left it, but it's still an amazing company and has beautiful benefits and amazing lifestyle. Let me know if you want to know some of the benefits that Emirates has. Tell me in the chat, because that's something that I had planned in this live. I don't even know how long this has been now, but yeah, not even 1 hour. It's okay. I planned it to be 40 minutes, but with the hiccups of the audio and videos, yeah, now we can do it a little longer. But let me go over the chat now. Yeah, my hair grew. Yeah, about that, actually. I'm trying to make a new hairstyle, but yeah, I'm not there yet. I wanted to grow the front part as something stylish, but I don't know, it hasn't been working yet. So I'm still, since I'm alone, I don't have a girlfriend, and I don't care about looking good, then I'm still gonna try it for a little longer. But yeah, I have two twists, one in the front and one in the back, that are just messing the whole work that the barbers do. It's tough. I'm gonna try it for a little longer. Otherwise, if you see me fully cut again, like military haircut, then it didn't work out. And let me see some other countries. How many countries I visited in Africa? Let me see. I visited a good amount of countries. Next time, I also wanna do in next lives, I wanna learn how to share the screen, because that would be ideal for showing you how many places I've been to now. Yeah, because I have it on the map. But I've been Morocco, Tunisia, Nigeria, where else? South Africa, Zimbabwe, Angola, Tanzania, Kenya, Ethiopia, and I'm missing for sure some more. Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, I'm mispronouncing it for sure. Yeah, and perhaps a couple of Ethiopia. Did I say that already? Maybe. Yeah. So it's been a beautiful one. The one at Zimbabwe. Did I mention that? Zambia as well. Angola. Did I mention it? Yeah, not all of them, but yeah, to some. Africa is beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, there's not a situation that it would be supposed to be having to be happening in Africa, which is the poverty. Because I've been to some countries that, man, I've been to Rwanda as well. I've just seen it in the map, and Uganda as well. Some places, like I remember in Nairobi. No, it was in Nairobi. No, actually in Nigeria, in Abuja. I remember I passed from a neighborhood that was tough to watch, like situations of children on the street, like barefoot and in the dirt, and the meat, like people selling meat on the street, like hanging, and I'm vegan, so I mean, it wasn't too tough to watch, but for the meat, it was tough to watch for the condition of the meat. There were all the flies there, so it wasn't even so healthy to eat for the people, but that's the only option, I guess. So it's a tough one, but beautiful continent. And South Africa, I loved it as well. It's much more, let's say, developed economically, you know. So yeah, and Durban, I love Durban. There's the stadium there. I've done the rope swing, and the sharks as well. I swam with the sharks. Yeah, that's beautiful experiences. Been to Seychelles as well. Yeah, been to Seychelles a couple of times with Emirates, and also I've been in holiday. It's a beautiful place, that one. Yeah, I gotta say. Thank you so much. 4 S's, SSSS, your name. Okay, for the ones rewatching that don't know what I'm talking about. You're dropping some messages. I appreciate you as well. I appreciate you all. Because, yeah, without you watching, I don't know what would I be doing, Talking to myself. I appreciate it, yeah, all the compliments you're making. And what business I'm interested in. To be honest, I mean, nowadays I've been interested in so many businesses. That's mentioned that, I've been interested in real estate. I've been interested in trading. I've been interested in opening agency for content creation, open agencies for any kind of things, like whatever was actually cool and being something that I could do on my own, like not being an employee. It always interested me. Obviously, something that even before this, something that interested me even more is about content creation, like creating content on online, on the social media, and being paid for that was something that always fascinated me. So that's how the whole thing started. And now, even though I'm interested in other businesses, I'm not going to touch any other business, because that will take time away from what I really want to focus on, which is YouTube, which is this, Sense the Lens. And that's why I've been narrowing down the areas where I'm working on. Said no to a few things, said no to actually some individuals as well that are actually quite strong in their spaces, for the opportunities that I got. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention the names, but some very famous people, let's say. Yeah, not like Kim Kardashian, but yeah. But yeah, good profile people that I was like, you know what, that must be an amazing opportunity. But then, I found out actually it's just distracting me from what I really want to do. And I wanna focus on my businesses, not like working for the businesses of other people, unless there's a really strong reason behind it, and unless there's a really strong value to do that. If we're really providing so much value and help to the population, then okay, by all means I can reconsider that, because you can still hear me good, right? Because I see some video lagging, but yeah, you can hear me. Because yeah, it's not only about the monetary thing, because money come and go, and at the end of the day, yeah, when you're starving, okay, money, it's important. Money, it's like the only thing you're thinking about, because getting money will get you out of starvation. But after you meet that need, money actually doesn't really fulfill you that much anymore. It's what you do and how you are serving the world that actually may fulfill you inside. So that's what I'm focusing on. That's what I've been focusing basically always, but yeah, seeing the results go down in the channel, then I was like, oh no, what should I do? I should work on different areas, do this, do that. But then, I was like, you know what, let me focus on providing value and content as much as I can. That's why the ebook and the CV template that you see are for free, and the community as well, it's for free, because I want to focus on providing value. Then obviously I'm gonna put services or products that can be paid services, paid things, but I want to always give the option to have content and value for free. So that's what I'm focusing on now. I can see that someone said I want to go to Umbria. Was it Jeremy? You want to go to Umbria, a region in Italy? Why do you want to go there? No, just kidding. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. Yeah. There's so many beautiful places in Italy. I gotta say that I visited some this summer. Actually, I've been to Sardinia for the first time in 2024, and man, that was beautiful. Like, don't spread the word, but Sardinia is like it's not Italy basically. And I'm saying this because people are so much nicer, are so much happier. You know, yeah. That's why I never knew about that. I knew it was beautiful, but I didn't know it was that beautiful. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. I saw that we grew for a moment in people attending here, which was beautiful. But we're still the ones from the beginning, which I love that, guys. Amazing. I see some other comments. Okay, let me see. Do I like science? Your passion is astrobiology and astrophysics. Man, that's deep. That's amazing. I mean, if your passion is that, it's so specific and so fascinating that I suggest you like go for it, man. How old are you, Jeremy? How old are you? That would be nice to know. I mean, to be honest, because are you in university already, or are you in school? You're quite young. I think maybe someone before said that they were too young to join. No, it was a comment. Sorry, I was replying to some comments on YouTube before joining the live. It's called the Green Heart of Italy, Umbria. Plus, you love the history. I mean, yeah, there's so much history here in Italy as well that it's mind blowing. You're 25. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's a perfect age. I think it's you're in a perfect spot. You know, what are you doing currently? Are you working in that niche, or so far in science? Science, it's just a passion and a wannabe kind of topic that you want to work in. Yeah, amazing, Anthony. Yeah, I know. I thought it was for Jeremy, but yeah. Me too. You also studied it. Sorry, I'm reading the comments as well. I see you don't want to work to under people. Yeah, it's a strong decision, but honestly, that's so amazing. Your content are really honest and nice, and I genuinely believe you are very down to earth. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to keep that part of myself, because people tried to change me, and I'm not referring to anyone specifically. It's actually quite common. People try to make me change in shifting from being honest and being not humble, but in being honest and keeping integrity. They try to be more they try to make me more greedy to get more. And that was a tough realization to see that some people wanted me to change in that way. And instead of surrendering to them, I actually took a stronger position on what I truly believe in, which is remaining honest, remaining humble, even though like it's not about being humble, because I can actually maybe brag about the result that I've got from this work that I did, which is not necessarily bragging, but celebrating, I would say. But yeah, like keeping my integrity, keeping the honesty and transparency in everything that I do, because it's so easy to find people that betray you. You have people close to you as friends, family, strangers, anyone on the street. Everyone is everyone. And many people are trying to betray each other for their own benefits. But man, what about the community? What about helping each other? What about the good in this planet, in this world, in this universe? So with this kind of negativity that has been spreading around the world, even the message from the media, which is always very negative, okay? Do you agree with that? Because I don't watch the news anymore because of that. Because of all this energy that there is around, I've actually became more and more towards the good, towards the the ethical way of living, which is never do bad to others, never betray, never cheat. Obviously, we all make sins, let's say, but it's what's in the heart that is the most important thing, you know. And with this, you might be thinking, am I religious? I've always been like perhaps a no religious person. Like I was always believing in the universe and energies. But lately, with so much criticism on Jesus, I was like, you know what? That was weird that there is so much criticism on the good side of religion, because there's maybe a bad side of religion as well. But there was so much I'm seeing nowadays as well, so much criticism on the good side of religion, that I was like, but why are they doing this? You know, that draw me closer actually to the good side of religion. So yeah, I still find some things cringy, but I started actually to practice a little bit more of religious things such as prayer. So yeah, I was crazily enough, actually, I don't know if you've seen it in the channel or comments, somewhere I've mentioned that I was evaluating. I was actually curious to get to know more Christianity, and also the Muslim culture. Like is skipping the word in my mind. Yeah, the religion of Muslims. Okay, now it's getting away from my mind. Sorry. Um, yeah, doesn't come. Being a Muslim. So being a Muslim or being a Christian. I was actually debating that in my mind. I wanted to get to know more of the Bible and the Quran, because I think that we are at the core of, like, with these two religions, we are at the core. Yeah. So yeah, didn't want to get too much into religion, but yeah, because of Islam. Thank you, Jeremy. I feel it's shameful that I forgot about it. That's crazy. Spending 6 years in Dubai, and I forgot about that word. Man, that's a shame. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's the process where I'm going through now, and getting closer to the entity of God. Okay. It's interesting because also when I've been in Thailand, I went to a monastery, actually a temple, and spent a few days with monks. How crazy was that? You haven't seen it on the channel. I'm sorry about it, because that was actually the last time that the last content, the last country that we traveled to when I was with my ex. So that was supposed to be, sorry, that was supposed to be the video after that, but we started going downhill after coming back from Thailand. So the video never went public. Yeah, that's about that. So it was also in low quality, actually, the camera that we shot it with. It was a Sony ZV-1. It's very famous for vloggers, but man, that sucks. It was horrible, that camera. So yeah, but hopefully I will come back. Yeah, that would be ideal. That would be beautiful. Let me get some of the messages. Anthony, how do you deal with criticism? Interesting question. Very interesting question. The moment that I see that no one is criticizing me nowadays, like now I came to this realization. The moment that I see that no one is criticizing me, I start to wonder if I'm actually doing the right thing. Because there's always some sort of criticism. Like, regardless of what we'll ever do, there's going to always be people that criticize us. And that is actually very frequent in Italy as well, because there was an influencer that shared a specific video about it, because she goes on the street and she's like, she's too undressed. Oh, but you're too undressed. Or maybe this is an example. It wasn't this, but and then the day after she's so covered. But you're too covered. Like, that's a silly example to say that it's always present, the criticism. So whenever I see it, I'm like evaluating it. I'm seeing where is the criticism coming from and what it's pointed towards to, evaluating if it's a constructive criticism, like if it's something that brings me an opportunity to grow, or if it's just because I am being in a way that people dream of being themselves. Because sometimes we might be criticized because we are living the life that they dream of living, but they never took steps on, they never had the courage to take a risk and do the things that they were supposed to do in order to live the life that they wanted to live. But we are. So whenever I deal with that, whenever I see it, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I mean, for example, people saying that, I get views only when I talk about Emirates. Actually, I was leaning farther away from the content of Emirates. I was just making it because there was so much request about it. But yeah, like at least I've taken the risk. Like I posted for a year without any reward, without any monetization reward, let's say, and still below 500 subscribers, before actually posting a content that went viral, So I've done the work, I've hustled, and now I'm getting the reward, So yeah, that's how I deal with it. Whenever I see it nowadays that there's criticism, I'm like, you know what, good. And it's not that I'm seeking criticism, but if in my heart I know that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm on the right path, then it doesn't matter who says what. They can say anything. It's fine for me. Hope that gave you some insights, Anthony, because it's really interesting topic. That's why in the community, if you just joined, let me say that I'm gonna drop it once again, actually, the link of the resources, the free ebook, and the free CV template. Why can't I comment there? And you're gonna find it on the website inside the community, and I'm gonna drop it right here again. Okay, so you can just put email address, an email address that works. And your name. Would be nice to have your picture as well there, so that we see faces. We kind of make it a bit more personal there, and perhaps addressing each other with the first name. That would be awesome, so that we create a cool place where we can share values, experiences, and life things as well. It's like you're asked. I have the camera that's switched off. Hold on, just a second, guys, just a second. I'm changing the battery. That's crazy. Changing the battery. Okay. I'm back on. I'm here once again. Can you see me now? Let's see if you can see me. The battery died. That's crazy. It's a cheap battery, the one I got. And it didn't last long. Okay, you see me. That was so funny. I love this. So yeah, you can find what was I saying? Yeah, I don't remember, but you can find the resources in there. And the community, it's for creating great connections. We can talk about cabin crew, we can talk about travels, we can talk about life, whatever you like, and you can interact with each other. You can send friendships. It's like a Facebook, but a better one. I don't like Facebook. That's why I'm never there. And that's you can do whatever you want if you put your heart into it. Yeah, amen to that. I do wish your dreams come true. Thank you so much, man. I wish your dreams, guys, as well become true, and I want to help you in achieving that, whatever that can be. Should not having manners be seen as a way of getting people to trust one? Yes, I completely agree. Like manners, good manners should be seen as a way for people to gain trust and to be a good sign, if that's what you meant. I agree with that. And that's really creative way to connect with people. Really nice idea. Awesome. I love that. So I'm really looking forward to see you there in the community. Okay, obviously, I repeat it, it's for free. It's gonna stay for free, the community there. Okay. whatever there can be, because actually there's also I'm gonna spoil it here. There's also a mentorship that I'm working on. To be honest, it's about to be done, and that one is not going to be a free one, but that's a one-to-one mentorship for the people that really want to get accepted. So that's something that will give so much more value as well to the ones joining, because they will get private calls with me, and I can get tailored and assign a good amount of time to them, to these people, if it's you, in getting them tips and knowledge on how to become a cabin crew, how to get accepted. But that one is not enrolled yet, even though you can see the page on the website. You can see it, you can apply it, okay? You can send the application already, and then I will get back to you. But you can start with the community. Like, the community is free. I'm always gonna be there. I'm always gonna be replying to your questions, to your posts, and connect. So any kind of doubt that you have, feel free to share it. You can also share videos, pictures, and audios as well. Did I put audios as well? Yeah, I think I did. So I think it's really fun. I love it. I'm really proud of it, because creating it from scratch, I used the WordPress. Creating that one from scratch was a good amount of work, I gotta say. But yeah, it's what kept me going, creating something that it's mine, not relying on third-party platforms neither, not like Discord, or not like creating a website on Wix, but I created with WordPress, which, if you know a little bit about, I mean, you can skip the coding, but I've started to do some coding as well, which is crazy in my view. But yeah, what inspires you the most? Ooh, that's a good question. Please like, share, and support him, MSK. MSK, you're the GOAT. Thank you for that. And thank you, SSS, for the website as well. Yeah, what inspires me the most? That's a really good question. Like, okay, what inspires me the most is actually to make people feel. That's what inspires me the most. The fact of making people feel emotions in the videos that I make is actually giving me a lot of good reward internally. I feel like I'm on purpose. And that doesn't stop with the content creation, because it gets extended towards the fact of providing value and content and knowledge on these topics, such as Emirates. So seeing that I help people be better, become a better version of themselves, or achieve a dream life that they always wanted to live, that's amazing. That inspires me, and that's why some comments that I read and messages that I see give me a fire inside, and be like, yes, let's go for it. It inspires me more and pushes me to do more. So yeah, I think it's a very interesting question, and yeah, the answer I have now, it's in providing value, in helping others. Even because, to be honest, a goal of mine, it's to take care of family, take care of family that will be beautiful. That's something that I really want to do. And it's something that I'm still, like, this whole question is something that I'm still working on, let's say, in understanding more and more. I think it's something that you never come to a conclusion that, yes, this is the answer forever, but it's something that gets evolved, that evolves over time. And that answer is mine right now for now, yeah. Hope it makes sense. Yeah, I feel like it kind of gets aligned with what's your purpose? What do you feel that is what you're meant to do on this planet? And what's my vision? Damn, Anthony, you're deep. We should be having a whole a conversation about life, because these are deep questions and are amazing questions. Okay, let me see. Shusp, I apologize if I pronounced the name wrongly, welcome, first of all. Teaching good manners systematically not make sense. Okay, I didn't get the question. Teaching good manners systematically not make sense. Can you rephrase the question in a different way, because I didn't understand it? If someone else have understood the question, drop it in the chat. In the meantime, I reply to what's my vision. I mean, my vision is, it depends, like what the vision. I think that there's two categories. There's the business type of vision, work-wise, and there's the personal, private life kind of vision that we have. I think that can obviously be merged together very easily. That's what I'm gonna do. My vision actually is to, provide us. That's a tough one, actually. That's a tough one. What's your vision, Anthony? While I elaborate on this, because it's a tough one. I want to provide as much value as I can to the world. Like, something that I ask myself from time to time is, how may I serve? And that's a question that I got. There's, sorry, let me see. There's some things I'm looking at the website now. Okay. Someone tried to recover the password. Have you lost the password already? Let me know. I can help you with that. Is it Shivani? Are you here, Shivani? Let me know. So, and I got that question, how may I serve, from a very amazing person, Wayne Dyer. It helps to understand how we can be of service to others in this world, in this community. Because at the end of the day, I mean, if we help each other and if we provide value to others, there's going to be a whole series of rewards, which is internally, spiritually, and perhaps it can become financially as well, a reward financially, you know. Yeah, have some good plans and goals for this year. It's like, obviously some are related to the channel. I want to start seeing an increase in subscribers, which is not just for the numbers, because it's not related to the numbers, but it's related to the content and value that I'm providing to you, which is a good metric, you know, to measure numbers. And let me share actually another goal that I have. The goal that I have for 2025, it would be to make a meetup in Dubai. I want to make the first meetup in Dubai. Anyone from Dubai here? That would be amazing to be doing that one. The first, either it's a crew meetup, or the ones joined the Emirates, or anyone actually, to be a free one. Let's see if it's going to be for members of the community. That can be also. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So make sure you join the community. If you aren't in already, I've seen a few people joined already, so I don't know if it's all of you. But if you haven't already, I mean, it's just an email. From time to time in the future, you might be seeing an update of what's new arriving to your email address. That's all. Nothing weird, okay? And that's about it. Also, the email address is also to control who is entering the community, because I don't want spams inside the community. So make sure you don't spam the community, okay? Because you might be kicked out, okay? I want to keep it a controlled environment where everyone is respectful, sharing their true opinions and thoughts in a proper manner. But yeah, being real. That's all I want for this community. That's amazing. Relax Teens says, hey bro, watching your videos a couple of months ago in September, I joined the Emirates as a cabin crew. Let's go, man. Let's go. What happened? Something happened. Uh-oh. The control panel shut down. I hope we're still live. Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm still live. I think I'm checking here because in the panel the panel shut down. So I was like, okay, am I still here? But yeah, I am. Amazing to see that. Amazing to see that you joined in. Okay, thank you, SSSS. I'm just gonna call you S because for S's it seems weird that I'm saying it. And that's Relaxatins, awesome. Your goals are all financial. Continue investing. Awesome. You've been flying for a month now. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. What destinations, what layovers did you get so far? Let me know. Drop it here so we all envy you for the destinations you've been to. And if I can give you like suggestions based on my experience, let's say financial, perhaps you're doing amazingly, you already have your plans and goals and strategies as well. But thinking if you're planning to stay in Dubai long term, it's a really good thing to understand because you might be wanting to get an apartment in Dubai, thanks to the fact that you might have an allowance from Emirates, so you actually get paid, like giving obviously the correct circumstances in being accepted for that allowance. You get the allowance from Emirates. Instead of living in the Emirates accommodation, you get paid to pay the rent, but instead of paying the rent, you might be paying the mortgage for the house that you're gonna have on the long term. So that's a good thing that I was thinking about when I was living in Dubai, but never took action on. I don't regret it because I made my choice, but it could have been a good thing to have, since Emirates kind of pays for your own apartment. It's a good thing. You're in Abu Dhabi. S is saying in Abu Dhabi. I mean, yeah, that would be awesome if you come for the event when the meetup is going to be done. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, multiple meetups over time. Yeah, of course, that's the goal, man. That's the goal, Jeremy, for having multiple meetups. But I haven't done one yet, a proper meetup yet. So I'm setting in my mind the goals step by step. So starting with the first one and then continue doing them, because that's the goal. Continue having regular meetups all around the world, to be honest. Dubai, obviously, it's the first place that I think about and that I will be making the meetup for, since it's kind of the base where the whole content, the whole channel started. So, and who knows, maybe I'm gonna come back there more permanently. Who knows? I leave all options open, and let's not say that I take off from the list any place. The only one that I take off is Italy. Sorry. So yeah, the destinations that you've been to, the new crew. What's your name, by the way? Because the username it's Relaxatins. And if you join the community, or you know what, for the ones that are crew in Emirates already, the ones joining the community, I'll give them a special badge, so that you're recognizable in the community whenever you're posting something or commenting or interacting, so that people see that you're a crew. So I mean, it's I think a nice little extra thing that it's a cool thing, perhaps. I don't know if is that cool or just cringy. Hope it's cool. Kuala Lumpur, Algeria, London twice, and Sydney Christchurch. Man, that's beautiful. You're going to Moscow tomorrow. I mean, that's a heck of a roster, man. That's a heck of a roster. Thomas from Portugal. Man, that's amazing. Portugal, where from exactly? Because I'm going to Madeira. Actually, I spend a day in Porto next week. Actually, the next coming week, not this one that is coming, the next one again. Spend a day in Porto, and then I go into Madeira. That's gonna be nice. Yeah, your roster is beautiful. Like Kuala Lumpur, I've done the quads in there. Algeria, what did I do in Algeria? I don't remember. Maybe just regular stuff, nothing crazy. London, yeah, cool. Not my favorite place, especially nowadays. It's actually crazy, the criminality there nowadays. The system there in the UK is not working properly, I feel. Sydney Christchurch, man, has been one of my actually, if not my favorite layover. I've done actually was No, it was Sydney Christchurch, yeah, because sometimes we had multiple multi sectors, like multiple destinations. So it was Brisbane, Melbourne, Auckland, and there was another one. There were four actually. Singapore, Brisbane, Melbourne, Auckland. Those four actually. That was a crazy multi-sector, man. I've done that once. It was it 7 days? Yeah, 7 days trip. That was beautiful. Anyway, so what do you like most about people? Wow, that's an interesting. What are you coming from? These questions. These are cool questions. Anthony, I want you in the community. I want you there asking questions because these are deep. I love that. I'm gonna look for you in the community. Make sure you're there. I'm gonna send you a friendship request. Actually, to all the ones that have joined already, I'm with the community in front of me. I'm sending the friend request to Ravin. Okay, Ravin, Nick, Nick, because yeah, I've seen him that has joined before the live as well. Sent me some messages as well. Beautiful to see that. Abdo, I'm adding all you as friends. Okay. How beautiful. And Marcus as well. I've seen Marcus. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Yes. Ravin. Here it just shows me 5. Newest. Okay. I'm gonna send more friend requests. But to be honest, I mean, if you join even later, I might be sending a friend request anyway. So that's good. You can also send friend requests. Doesn't have to be just me. And a cool thing, I'm gonna make this an app as well. Okay. Would that be cool to see it? So that you have it on your phone like a normal app, like it's Instagram or Facebook, and have it accessible on your phone so that you can, without logging into the website, you just have it as an app, and it's gonna be more practical, and you can interact with me and all the other ones in a much easier way. I've been in Norway, yes, Pakistan as well. Fadza Gaming is asking. Norway, I've been to Oslo, layover, 24 hours layover. That was about it. And Pakistan, I've been to Lahore. Was it actually Lahore? Yeah, I've been to Lahore. I've been actually sorry. I've one destination that I've done one layover in Pakistan. I don't remember the city because I've been to Lahore. I've been to many other places in Pakistan, but many of them were just turnarounds, so I didn't get to experience the place. Yeah, but I've been in a city in Pakistan. Now I'm looking at the map. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see where, or okay, I'm gonna put it in the. No, not in the community. I mean, it's just a question, but yeah, I did. But let me see. Anyway, yeah, I don't remember. Sorry, the actual city. Norway, yeah. Am I still living in Dubai? Currently, I am not. I'm completely nomad. I'm not living somewhere specific, which kind of, no, I mean, to be honest, doesn't create any complication to me. I love it. I'm gonna keep it in that way. I think that the way that I'm gonna live life and how 2025 is gonna look like is having me in different places around the world for several months, and yeah, so spend some time in Dubai, spend some time in Italy. Yeah, I gotta do that. There's family. I love them, so yeah, that's especially for the holiday time. Like now, probably I will spend it in Italy. And then other places, Japan is one of those places where I want to try some months of living there. Okay, Anthony was replying to some of you living in Dubai. You're updated. I mean, I mentioned it even earlier in the live. That's good. And yeah, that's about it. Relaxina said from Lisbon in Sintra, beautiful. Yeah, I know Sintra. I've been there actually. Beautiful place, so colorful. The cute cafes and restaurants are just amazing. I got actually, no, it's not here. It's down in the garage. I've left. I bought a plate to put all the appetizers there in Sintra. It was a good souvenir. It was amazing. And you've been thinking about that, about buying a house in Dubai. It would be more interesting for me to get a loan in Dubai and buy a house in my country, Portugal. I mean, to be honest, that's also an interesting one. Yeah, I will do both, to be honest. I mean, because that's for sure a bit more logical to buy a house in Portugal. But that's like anywhere, you know. You can get a loan from the bank even in Portugal. But if you get accepted to get the allowance from Emirates, instead of paying the rent in Dubai and getting the money wasted, let's say, you can actually buy the apartment there in Dubai, which is something that you cannot do with that money. You cannot do it for Portugal, let's say, you know, because I mean, you could, but the concept is just obviously you need to live somewhere. So that money that you spend on rent, instead of spending it on rent and wasting it, then you invested onto something that is gonna stay with you on the long run, you know. But yeah, the option of getting the house in Portugal, it's a perfect one. Yeah, and my favorite food, that's a tough one. I mean, I'm a abnormal Italian because I don't eat the typical Italian things. I mean, to be honest, pizza it's one of my favorite ones. I can't go wrong with pizza. I love my favorite one, number one. It's schnitzel. Not chicken one because I eat vegan, but the one made from soya now. So schnitzel, cotoletta is called in Italian. That's about it. And I'm looking at the comments over here. It's actually smooth now, the connection. I don't know what happened before. I think I'm gonna cut it in the post editing. Perhaps if I can keep this live on the channel, I'm gonna cut the first part. Let's see. I'm gonna try to find a solution. Let's see. I'm trying to see if did I miss any of your comments or any of the questions that you had. Let me know, because I might have. Apart from creating content, how else do you spend your free time? I mean, to be honest, going to the gym, meditation, and planning. Oh, the thumb up came up. Yeah, that's all the things that I do. You know, I'm focusing so much on growth, internal growth, and personal development. Okay, that's actually how I would call it. Focusing so much on that is not leaving me the wish for doing anything else. Like, I don't care about going partying. I don't care about relaxing. I don't care about the usual things that perhaps before I was looking for. But yeah, that's all I do. I want to work. And perhaps, you know, I've been wondering as well, what should I be working on? Because I spent so much time working in the past where like disconnected. Okay, disconnected for a second. OBS, it's not a very reliable software, OBS, huh? Anyway, so I was working so much and then not having enough results. So personal development was actually very much needed, because I've been narrowing down all the things that I should be focusing on and how. So that's all I do. Work physically on the laptop, or work on myself, work out, or sleep. And that's about it. I know I'm boring. Sorry, guys. That's how I enjoy, to be honest. I was thinking about it yesterday. That's how I am enjoying my time. To be honest, something that I came to understand, and I always say this, what's the purpose of life? And my answer to that is to enjoy. Actually, was this one, to enjoy. And then I heard Luke Belmar that said, after I came up with this, you know, that type of answer was the only one that I've ever heard. Actually, I never heard that type of answer from anyone else. But Luke Belmore has been the first one that said the purpose of life is to enjoy the passage of time. And that's even more accurate, because the time passes for everyone. But you know, it's how you spend it, and if you enjoy it, that it's really the point, you know. So what's the point of going out clubbing if you're not even enjoying it? You know, if you know deep down that you're supposed to be working, you're supposed to be making a video, or spend time with your loved ones. There's no point to be doing something that you don't enjoy. Obviously, there's responsibilities and stuff like this. You gotta go to work and stuff like that. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think we gotta enjoy the passage of time. That's for sure. Have you learned about DBT? I don't know what's DBT actually. Which books to enjoy reading in your free time? I've read some good ones. Okay, I love the book of Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. That one was beautiful. Then I enjoyed the reading of Ask and It Is Given. Now is slipping away from my mind the name of the author. Esther something, yeah. Ask and It Is Given. Then other books like more on the monetary side of things, obviously Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, I said it. Yeah, those are the books that stayed with me the most. Wow. The 7 highest successful habits. No, the 7 habits of the highest successful people. Stephen Covey, yeah. That book was amazing. It was one of the best ones ever for me. And after reading these books, obviously I have read many more, but I started to use an app that is called Headway. Head like head and way like the way. That app summarizes the books. Another one, Atomic Habits. Wow, another beautiful book. That app summarizes the books and gives you either a readable form or an audible form, which is really helpful, to be honest, because whenever I'm outside, I don't want to listen to music, I can listen to those books and gain knowledge while I'm doing anything else. So I think it's super valuable. It's a paid app, unfortunately, but hey, for good values, sometimes you gotta pay, right? Life of P is a really good spiritual one. Yeah, I've heard about it, man. It's good. I should write it down, actually. Life of P, and perhaps I can listen to the audiobook. Because yeah, in these days I'm not reading books anymore. It's too much time to read a book. At this point, you should also write down your own book, because you're really good. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm not nearly as good as I should be to write my own book. I mean, to be honest, I already did. I already wrote essential knowledge to become a British cabin crew. I mean, actually, just a cabin crew in general, but I wrote that one so far, so it's a good start. It's a good start, I will say. In the future, why not? I might be writing a book. That's for sure. Why not? And Happy New Year, Elizabeth. Hey, nice to see you here. I appreciate that that you enjoy the videos, new ones and even the old ones. Yeah, it's. I mean, I put my heart into creating each video, even the old ones. So it's good. Sometimes I watch them back as well, and I enjoy them. They're good videos. I mean, there's the latest ones. Can I be honest? The latest ones, I'm not the most proud of the quality video that I put out, but that it's for a purpose, for helping me gain this understanding and make better ones in the future. So the one that I'm working on, which is about Argentina, which is coming out next Sunday, okay? It's a book that I'm really, a video that I'm gonna be really proud of, because I'm putting, it's gonna be good quality, that's for sure. I'm not compromising the quality. And to be honest, I wanted to publish it today, but it wasn't nearly as good as I thought it should be. So that's why I was like, okay, you know what? Every Sunday, that's the commitment for 2025. Every Sunday, I want to post something. Either it's a video. So I haven't said this, I mentioned it briefly before, but I'm going to alternate between posting a video, making a live, posting a video, and making another live. The first video that I post, I want to beat around the Emirates niche, okay? Then live that can be alternating each month in between the topics of Emirates and in between the topics of travel and life. And the second video that I post in the month is going to be on the travel and the nomadic lifestyle, you know. Actually, let's not even use the word nomad, you know, but traveling with the eyes of could I live in this place, which is a kind of a different approach than the usual travel content that we see, and it's the one that resonates with me. So I mean, it's the only travel content that I've ever made, basically. And the fourth live, for now it can be actually for everyone, but in the future will be for the members of our community. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna be doing and focusing on. But yeah, the quality of videos, it's something that I will not compromise anymore. I appreciate the compliment, Jeremy, that you love the cinematography skills. Thank you. My favorite quote, and I think that I can leave you with that for today. What do you think? I think it's a good one. If you haven't joined the community yet and got the opportunity to download the free resources, please do that. It's free. Let me actually drop it somewhere. Where can I drop it? Let me see. Here. I'm gonna leave you with a quote. And what quote could I? Oh, a few ones, to be honest. Okay, let me start with this one, which is you can't solve a problem with the same mind that created it. Mic drop. Boom. That's beautiful. That has opened my mind in such a way at that time when I first heard about it, because yeah, like sometimes we try to solve the issues that we have in our life, and we wonder why we're not able to solve them, because sometimes I mean, most of the times, if not always, we created those issues, we created those problems that we're facing. So we cannot solve it with the same mentality and lens of view that we had when the problem first started, you know. So changing, like Michael Jackson said, "Man in the song Man in the Mirror." Let's look at ourselves first within. What we should change in order for the change to be seen in the outer environment. That's what I see, you know. I think I can leave you with that, actually. What lessons I've learned from the past. Anthony, you're on fire. Join the community. Are you in the community yet? Anthony, are you in the community? Let me know. I want to see a yes or a no. I mean, there's so many areas that I could touch upon regarding what lessons did I learn from the past, because we can talk about relationships, we can talk about criticism, we can talk about work, managing your time, you know. But let's see if I have one that is the biggest. What lessons did I learn? Okay, let me share. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with that one, actually, this one here. The biggest lesson that I've learned so far, that has been the most impactful one, basically, is that no one is coming to save me. Yep, no one is coming to save me. So I'm on my own, because despite the fact that there might be people loving me, and like in your case, that love you, that care about you, no one really does like you do. Like you should care about yourself, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, and unfortunately, you never know who you can trust out there. It's a sad reality, you know. But some people face betrayal situation even in family. So you just gotta be always aware that you can count truly 1,000% on yourself. Then if you find the people that you can count on, that's a blessing, that's a beautiful add-on in life. But becoming reliable only on yourself, it's one of the most important things and necessary things, you know, because that comes down to the relationship as well. Like, if you are not good with yourself, how can you be good for someone else as well, right? So take care of yourself first, and then everything else will fall into place. I appreciate that. It's your birthday tomorrow, S. Nice to, yeah, that's amazing. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's, that quote that I said before, enjoy the passage of time. It's something that really resonated with me in my birthday as well, which was a few days ago actually. Last week I turned 30. How crazy is that, guys? I turned 30 years old. But that's beautiful. I love that. I didn't celebrate because I didn't feel like I needed a celebration because time passes for everyone. So it's a celebration, the fact of being alive, that's for sure. But I don't know, I feel like I need to do so much more that I shouldn't be celebrating now. I can celebrate later on. That might be something different than the way that you're thinking about this, but yeah, that's what I feel. But keep on going. It's your birthday tomorrow. It's a chance for you to create a new start if there's areas in your life that you want to improve on, that you want to take actions on, because ultimately you need to take risks. The biggest risk of all is never taking a risk, because you're gonna be seeing what happens in your life in the same way that happened before. So if you never take a risk, things will stay the same. Sometimes you gotta take a leap of faith and just go for it, whatever that can be. Either it's saying to the person you love that you love them, or applying for a new job, or just travel the world and start a new business. We gotta take the risk, otherwise we might be looking back at our life and be like, wow, what if I should have done more? Actually knowing I could have done more. That's a haunting feeling on me. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Go for it. Live the life of your dream. At the beginning, it's not gonna be easy. For sure, it's not gonna be easy, but it's the only way. The easy outcomes are not the ones that are the most worthwhile. That the most valuable ones sometimes. So thank you so much. I appreciate the happy birthday. And let me go up and see if I missed anyone else. That's about it. The video froze here, but I'm still good. I appreciate all of you sincerely and truly, and I look forward to see you in the community. Obviously, I'm gonna be here on YouTube as well more frequently with this 2025, because I have some interesting goals and fulfilling goals that I have. I want to provide so much more content and value, cinematographic wise, about the places that I travel to. I have Argentina, I have the United States, I have a recap actually of New Zealand to be done. I can be doing Portugal soon, and let me know as well in the videos, in the comments, actually in this chat as well. You can drop it later on. Actually, let me know in the videos that come next what destination you would love to see. That would be cool. Or actually in the community, drop it there. Now we have a place where to share the questions and things. I'm gonna leave it there. Actually, I'm gonna leave the link of the community once again, okay, which is a registration link. Actually, it was not that. I'm gonna put this one of the activity. I drop it here in the chat. Okay, amazing. So I look forward to see you there. Make sure you click now before the live is ended, because then it's not going to be available, but you will find it in the description down below in the video after the video is published on the channel, and is not live anymore. So thank you all. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. I'm very proud of that, that I made your day. It really fulfills me, the fact of giving a good outcome of viewership to you. So I'm happy for that. And you're going to be a cabin crew for Singapore Airlines. Let's go, S. I cheer for you. Let me know how it goes. All of you, let me know how your life is treating you, for all the accomplishments that you want to achieve. Let's stay in touch in the community. Thank you. Stay blessed and take care as always.